Halo Combat Evolved. By the way, when we get into this, let me know if the audio balance is okay. I remember because I believe what year was this? 1999. I think Combat Evolved was 1990. Oh no, 2001. Right. So this came out in 2001, and I was 11 at the time, and I went over to a friend's house for a sleepover birthday, and I just had an N64 at the time. Like the it just wasn't even like something on my radar. I think I got my GameCube the year after that, which came with. Let me see when Metroid Prime 1 came out, because that was the first next gen game I got. Metroid Prime. I'm just seeing when Metroid Prime came out. 2002. Okay. So yeah, I played So I got mine the next year in 2002 with Metroid Prime, or maybe it was 2003. I don't remember. But the point is, it was the first next gen game that I had ever played. And I was used to N64, and I went over to a friend's house, and they pulled out Halo. And I was just like, holy shit. This thing is amazing. This thing is like the greatest thing I've ever seen. It just, the physics, it just completely revolutionized FPSs. It just kind of like, it was the genre breaker. It's just every FPS before that was obsolete. And kind of everything that came after Combat Evolved kind of would be compared to Combat Evolved. And I think you can see a part of it in a lot of them. And like the way the health system works, all that kind of stuff, how immersive it was, how good the music was, etc., was just something that was completely like kind of a game changer. And I eventually got the Combat Evolved for PC, and I really loved it on PC. They'd just done a lot of good stuff with it. I didn't play the remaster, so I kind of wanted to wait for when they did the remaster of the remaster for PC for the Master Chief Collection. I'll admit, back in the day, I kind of hated on Halo a lot, just because I was like a Nintendo and PC guy, and Halo used to be like a jock game. Like it used to be something that like the douchebags at the school would play. They'd play Halo and like Madden, and they like hated on video games other than that, and they like hated on people who played video games other than those two. So I kind of hated that, partially because I was bitter that I couldn't play the Halo franchise. And let's see, Irish Cream says, thanks, I'm prepared for Corona, thank you. I appreciate the money. That's going to go to help to pay the tax bill. So that being said, let me stop rambling and let's get into Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Let's see. Start playing missions from the beginning. I'm going to play on normal because I'm not very good. I played this game before, but I don't want to like just... What? Not installed? What the fuck? Oh, come on. What is this? Okay, give me a minute. Let me just... This is some boomer shit. Fuck. Give me a minute. Let me just... I don't know why I'm getting the... It's not installed. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I had like gone and gotten this all set up. Let me just see. Okay, let me see if I can just figure this out. Okay. Install on my device. Okay, I think I got this. Yes. Okay, there we go. I had to like close it and reopen it with some sort of like additional, I don't know. It should run now though. The whole thing is kind of I mean, the Master Chief Collection is cool and Game Pass is kind of cool. So I think Game Pass is like $5 a month or something, and $5 a month is nothing, and it actually has a lot of good games that you have access to. So like, I got it had Metro Exodus on it back before. It still has Metro Exodus on it back before Steam had it. Quick start, normal.
Join channel all. Join channel voice all.
That's an annoying
Left
thing
channel
they have
voice
in it.
squad.
I don't know how to disable it. Isn't there a cinematic or something at the start of this? Let me know if the audio balance is okay. Is there supposed to be music here? I haven't played this in like years. Okay, sorry, let me just exit. I don't know why the sound isn't working. This is fucking bugged. This is bugged sound mechanics. Okay, let's see here. Settings, audio, game volume. Wow, this is... I'm sorry, everybody. Let me just exit and re-enter. Okay, let me just reload this. I'm sorry, guys. This is some, like, Boomer's Edge shit.
Join channel voice squad. Left channel all.
There's no
Left
way to
channel
turn that
voice
off.
all.
I've tried. I've tried repeatedly.
Join channel all. Join channel voice all. Left channel voice squad.
It like, for some reason, just has to join a voice channel, and it's really annoying. Okay, here we go. This is like the best music of all time. Yeah, I like how the ships look in the Halo universe. They're really cool looking. I've really kind of gotten into Halo just because of Eckhart's Ladder and how much he loves Halo. Irish, I'm playing on normal because I'm not very good at video games, and I don't want to, like... This isn't supposed to be like a rage playthrough, so... I've... I'll turn the music down a bit. It's a little loud. Wow, this looks really good.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dumb. Yes, sir.
Until we decelerated, no one could use the holy torrent subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups, making 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to combat alert alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Oh, they fixed Cortana? Okay, that's awesome. They made her hot. I'm gonna like say something now. I'm gonna be fanboying out over John because he's like the biggest Chad of all time. Like, it's hard for me to think of a bigger Chad, to be honest. How tall is John? Like 6'8" or something? I think he's 6'8" and he has like an IQ of 160 or something. Could someone look that up, what John's IQ is? Because it's really, really high. 4 isn't terrible. It's just kind of like a bit of a letdown. Who is the guy in Halo 2 who's like exactly the same as Sergeant Johnson? I always get them mixed up.
Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds.
I think John's like 6'8". He's over 7 with the Mjolnir armor on.
He's hot. Blowing the pins in.
Such a Chad. I'll fix the audio balance. No. Okay, music. Effects volume. There we go, that should be better. So who is it in Halo 2? Oh, it is? I thought he died.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now. But this orientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle-ready stat.
Appa-
Please look around the room. I need to get a calibration reading.
I remember this. This was awesome. You know what? Let's, for fun and nostalgia's sake, let's just turn on... Where's old graphics? Original. Let's see what OG graphics look like. It's gonna look terrible, isn't it? Okay, it's just taking a minute.
Good. Thank you, sir.
I'm bringing your health.
You know what? This actually doesn't look bad at all. The OG graphics actually look pretty good.
Okay, sir. Go ahead and climb out of the cryo tube.
I thought that John was the only survivor from Halo 1. So how is Johnson in Halo 2?
I gave you a double dose of the wake-up stim. Take a quick walk around.
Oh, there we go.
The optical diagnostics.
Oh, okay. Holy shit, that's awesome. The fact that they're able to do that in real time without any loading, that's really cool. Let me turn this back to enhanced. Okay. Maximum quality. This is the Master Chief Collection Combat Evolved Anniversary, the super like whatever.
I know the ordnance techs usually take care of your targeting sensors, but we're short of time, Chief. Just look at each of the flashing panels to target them. When you lock on, it'll change color. Okay, that looks good.
Let me just check the control bindings. Okay, let's see. Configure keyboard and mouse, look conversion, mouse sensitivity, that's fine. Please tell me there's custom key binding. Oh, fuck. There's no custom key bind? Or maybe there is. I want toggle. Zoom sensitivity. Mouse acceleration's like the shittiest thing ever. Subtitles. Okay.
Sir, I'm getting some calibration errors. I'm going to invert your looking pitch. So
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn that down a little. The speed's a little fast for me. That's always kind of the first thing when you're playing an FPS. It's always a little difficult to figure out the sensitivity, particularly on PC. I could probably turn up the audio just a bit. Okay, let me just turn this up a little. Okay, let me know if that's okay.
better that way. Try targeting the flashing lights again. Is that better, or should I switch it back? Okay, try looking up and down again, please. Do you want me to leave it like that, or switch it again?
Yes, leave it like that.
I'll leave the pitch normal, but if you want, you can change it yourself later.
I don't know which I prefer, to be honest.
Please follow me to the energy shield test.
Okay, so someone's saying that I'm a boomer. Oh, configure. Okay, yeah, I'm a boomer. Okay, let's see here. Jump, crouch, actions, fire, zoom, zoom in, zoom out. Melee. I'll set melee to F. XZ. What kind of a... That's a really random button. Okay, so... action... Or should I do melee for... no, I'll do that. I'll do throw grenade, mouse 3. Change weapon, toggle flashlight. For flashlight, I want... Okay, I'm just... These controls are just really weird. Like, compared to what I'm used to. Okay, wait a minute. What's mouse 2? Mouse 2 is zoom, okay. Reload. Throw grenade. Action, melee. Switch grenades, toggle flashlight. Okay, we'll just leave it like that for now. Let me just turn that down. Sorry, guys. I should have done this beforehand, but it is what it is. Okay, there we go. That's better. I have a pretty sensitive mouse. I can't tell which graphics I prefer more. They're both pretty good. I'm kind of more used to this.
This will just take a second. Okay, bring his energy shields online, please.
Oh, yeah. Got the fucking energy shield online.
All right. Shields read as fully charged.
Okay, sir. Bring them down to test the automatic recharge.
That never gets old. I'm going to be doing that a lot.
Recharging normally. We're showing green across the board. Bridge to Cryo 2. This is Captain Key.
The volume?
Send the Master
Okay.
Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics and
On the double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay.
But I need a weapon.
Good idea. You'd better get to your evac group, Sam.
Affirmative. I just have to reset the computer and I'm out of here. Oh God. They're trying to get through the door. Security. Intruders in Cryo 2. Please, Dad.
Sam! Sam! Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
I bet you wish you'd given me a gun now, asshole. Let's see here. Ooh. I remember that. This was like really intense the first time I played it. Is that the Halo music?
Alert, all hands.
Yep, that sounds like the Halo music.
Vortex 4, 7, and 12. Baker team, move to engage.
One of the problems with the music in Halo 2 is it was just too awesome, and I kept running into combat and getting killed whenever that was playing. I can't, they didn't give me a pistol.
Get out of here! Where's my team? Chief, Cortana says to get to the bridge, double quick.
I prefer mouse and keyboard for this. It depends how much melee combat there is.
The captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me. Yikes!
Covenant incursions on Vortex 3 and 9. Alpha team, engage enemy borders.
Can't hide from me.
I'll just leave it on new for now.
Stay back!
It runs really well. I mean, I have a really good computer, but it is running beautifully. Like good 60 frames a second or whatever. I'm very impressed so far. This is a really good remake. It's Captain Keys, who's also a Chad.
Captain Keys.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. On an investment, we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report!
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Must be kind of awkward, because
Which is where you come in, Chief.
holy shit, he's a Chad.
Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
Look at him, he's such a
The Autumn will
beast.
continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Also, Master Chief has a QT in his head.
Good luck, Master Chief.
OG Cortana looked
Their
hideous.
architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
What kind of a fucking soldier are you? At least I can melee. Yeah, Cortana gets like really hot in the sequel. I was actually kind of surprised because she looks hideous in this game. The remake of her looks better, but not great. Oh, I have ammo. Okay. I didn't even see that. Some Boomer's Edge shit there.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Fucking Spartan 2. What I do best is killing aliens. When I first played this game, I hadn't realized that you were supposed to use melee as like a major thing. I have a Dell Inspiron, which I'm gonna be honest, cost me like $2,000. I'm not, but I mean, I don't really spend money on a lot of things, so I wanted a really good computer. But I can run basically everything on high. I've never built a PC. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. Yeah, the first time I played this or any of the Halo games, like I said, I didn't realize you're supposed to use melee a lot. By the way, if you're wondering why I say melee, it's just because that's how DSP says it. Okay, you can only carry 2 weapons at a time.
Don't bother getting up. About time you...
Why is he shooting at me?
Nobody on this side. What the hell? Did something just hit us?
Move in! Back to the airlock!
You killed my Marines. Fuck you, fucking. Do you pronounce it Sanghili? Is Sanghili like how the pronunciation?
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in.
I'm trying to remember, is this an overshield? Yep, overshield.
Where are they?
I've just, whenever I've looked at building a PC, it's more expensive than buying one. Best Buy is weird because Best Buy has expensive prices normally, but their sales are really good. So, let's see here. Saying Haley? Okay. I just find calling them elites is kind of lame. I forget what grunts. Grunts doesn't bother me as much because that's what they are. But I'm not sure what grunts are in. Could someone post what the term is for the grunts race? Yeah, because like when I got this PC, I think it was like $500 or $600. Like it still cost me like $2,000 Canadian. But given how much I got out of it, like this has a Ungoy. That's it, Ungoy, right? Ungoy and Sigmund. And I don't think are there jackals in this one? I can't remember if it was in this one or they just showed up in the sequel. Ungoy.
The cavalry's arrived! Where'd it go?
Maybe I'll call them Ungoid. I like Eckhart's ladder about the Ungoid. Just how, like, they're really misused by the Covenant. Like, they aren't actually, like, dumb. I think they have, like, a similar IQ to humans. The Covenant just regard them as being, inferior for some reason.
Does anyone see him?
You actually move pretty quick. I'm not sure if you moved this fast in, like, the original or they upgraded it. But...
Keep your head down. There's two of us in here now, remember?
I remember, because I had looked it up as to why Master Chief never gets promoted. And they do at one point offer to make him an admiral. And he's like, the admiral just doesn't have the same ring to it as Master Chief does. Then again, if like if John ever did get promoted, he'd have to do like he'd have to do like paperwork and shit. And that's probably something that would be a waste of his time. But yeah, I think Chief's IQ is like 160 or something. He has like a above genius level IQ.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
I think Sergeant Johnson's a Spartan 1, right? Let me know if the audio balance is okay, because I can't really tell on my end. Yeah, Master Chief is the highest rank for a non-commissioned officer. Plus, it just sounds cool. And like I said, I don't know, like Master Chief is a natural leader, but he's better at just doing what he does, which is go and just take out entire Covenant armies single-handedly. Yeah, T2 might be my favorite sci-fi movie. I like T2. Matrix 1 is probably my favorite movie. T2's in the top 5, though. T2 is amazing. I watched it so many times as a kid. Most of the Star Wars movies, in particular, Revenge of the Sith, I really like. Oh, good, I have plasma weapons now. Real men use the plasma pistol. Does the plasma pistol do extra damage in melee? I always feel like it does extra because Chief, like, just punches them directly.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Blast door closed. Covenant are destroying the life pods. Notice on that ring. We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
I remember when I saw the Matrix Revolutions in theaters, I was in denial at the time over how bad it was. Like, looking back at it now, it's terrible. What button did I boomered? I think what button is flashlight? Maybe I disabled it because I'm a boomer. Configure bindings. Okay, there we go.
I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways.
The Matrix Revolutions
Activating
is
motion
like
tracker. Let's find a safe
one of the
exit.
most disappointing things of all time. Am I the only person who likes Speed Racer? Because I really like Speed Racer, actually. I know Speed Racer is, like, retarded, but I thought it was really fun. And I really enjoyed the
We're
movie.
too close. We need to find another route. Motion tracker shows all clear. Wait. We need to get through that door, but it's been damaged by an explosion. Analyzing. The door's control mechanism is offline, but it's taken a lot of damage. You should be able to bash it open with the butt of your weapon.
Just fucking punching metal doors open. I'm the Master Chief, bitch. Opinion of the Fell Empire? The Fell Empire is pretty awesome. I mean, the Fells are Skywalkers. How fucking awesome is that? That the, your ruling dynasty are descended from the Skywalkers. I think people dislike Speed Racer because it was the beginning of the end for the Wachowski brothers.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Shit's exploding. I don't give a fuck because I'm a Spartan 2. How strong are the Spartan 3s and 4s? Like, are Spartan 4s the second strongest? Because I'm of the opinion, just from my understanding, none of the other programs are nearly as strong as Spartan 2s. Because I think 3s were designed to be mass-produced, and 4s have much better technology. So... This game's significantly easier than I remember it. I know I'm gonna regret saying that later, but I don't recall just being able to, like, just melee everybody. I hope I get grenades soon. I think Spartan 4s have some augments, but it's mostly the suits. I gotta say, I think the rampancy thing for Cortana was kind of a lame plot device. Like, it just seemed like they put it in just to add angst. It didn't really make a lot of sense to me. This is on normal.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches. Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look!
I want a buddy cop film with Master Chief and the Doom guy.
We're landing on it.
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Yeah, because Keys doesn't give a fuck.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
You sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
He just doesn't give a fuck.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
He just doesn't care. I love how they're just crashing into the planet's surface. Well, they don't even know what the halo is. They're just crashing in. The gravity could be so strong on it, they just, like, collapse. And he just doesn't give a fuck. And maybe Samus can be in it too.
Damn! Airbrake failure. They flew too early. I'm losing her.
Anyone remember Haloid? That, like, wank, literal wank, where, like, it turns out that Master Chief is, like, a girl in that,
Chief?
and her and
Chief, can you
Samus,
hear
like,
me?
make out.
At last. Are you alright? Can you move? The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
No, nothing. It is what it is. Nothing we can do, but I digress. No, I'd rather have Samus in than,
I detected multiple Covenant
Duke
dropships
Nukem.
on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
It's just like, you Marines were Chads, but you just got mogged by Master Chief. God, I love John. He's just such an unstoppable force of nature. And, like, given how much the Covenant have just been kicking humanity's ass, it must feel so good for them to have just Chief come in and just beat the living shit out of every last one of them. Surprise, assholes. I have no interest whatsoever in watching Onward. In fact, I kind of refuse to watch Onward. It looks like garbage. Is it ever a... Do banshees have shields? I think it's, like, inconsistent in the lore. Whether or not banshees are shielded. I love how, like, no one cares. Oh, wait a minute. Is it... No, it's dead. Let's see here. Honestly, like, the OG graphics don't look bad. A game I might play once I'm done this and the 2 BioShocks is I kind of want to do Advent Rising, because Advent Rising is a really interesting game. It's one that I actually have quite a bit to say about. Advent Rising is interesting because it was actually, I don't know, where am I supposed to go? Is it this way? One nice thing about the OG graphics is just they're a lot simpler, so it's a little bit easier to see, like, where things are. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so Advent Rising is a game where the graphics look like they were directly cloned from Halo. And in Advent Rising, it was written by Orson Scott Card, but the game was never finished. So it was kind of a clusterfuck. But it had like a lot of interesting ideas, and it was supposed to be a trilogy, and it never went anywhere. And a lot of people just, yeah. Is Master Chief supposed to be main character? Maybe it's a boomer of me to not remember. Like, is that the reason they gave him the name MC for main character? They put so much, like, detail and effort into this game. Like, even just the physics in this, it's just was so, because keep in mind, I think GoldenEye only came out, like, 5 years before this. And then we got this thing that dropped with, like, state-of-the-art graphics. It was interesting because Eckhart's Ladder did, like, a video on the Battle of Earth. And the UNSC, like, really fucked up the Battle of Earth. Like, it's kind of embarrassing how poorly they did. Because really, with all the MACs, it's funny that you call them MAC cannons, because MAC stands for Magnetic Accelerator Cannon.
I'm reading a light beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
But, yeah, Earth should have actually been impenetrable, given how many MAC platforms there were. I don't know, I think they broke, like, formation or something. It didn't make a lot of sense. It was kind of like just a bad plot device. He's taller than you thought. Of course I'm taller than you.
It's a mess, sir.
Taller than everybody.
Scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives. Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here!
Well, guys, you see, the issue is Master Chief is really lucky, but part of his luck is he sucks in all the luck from the people around him. So inevitably his squad is all going to get killed, because that's pretty much what always happens. Because all their luck just gets absorbed. Oh wait, jackals are in the first game? I'd forgotten about that. That was very reckless of me.
Look sharp! Covenant dropship on approach. I could use some help over here.
No problem, Marines. Hooah! Oh, does he hit them with both? It looks like he hits them with both. Okay, that was incredibly reckless of me. I'm probably gonna die here. Oh no, I didn't die. Okay, cool. I mean, like, one of the other buddy cop movie I really want is, like, a version of the Expendables with world leaders. So, like, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, Bolsonaro, and, like, Viktor Orban, like, form, like, a crack team to, like, defeat, ISIS members who have snuck on board, the boats in the refugee crisis. I'll try the OG graphics for a bit.
They're trying to flank us.
Yep, they do shoot at you in this one. I love how in Halo, I think you can in Halo 2, how you can just rip off the turret. Because, like, you're just that much of a Chad. I think, like, with regards to Chad, I think Chad is here to stay. Like, I think it's just part of the lexicon. Like, I don't even think it's a meme anymore. Like, I know there's the Virgin Chad meme, and I think that's kind of dying out a bit. But I think, like, the idea of, like, being, like, the alpha male, that's just, like just a beast of masculinity, I think that's going to stay. That's not going away anytime soon. Either I've gotten better at video games, or this is just easier than I remember it being. Because, like, I'm playing really recklessly. Or maybe that's, like, the way you're supposed to play Halo. Like, you're supposed to be really aggressive and just blow the shit out of everything.
Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fireteam Charlie. We read you.
If you're wondering, I am drinking, sparkling pear apple juice.
Fohammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Fohammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
Maybe I'll put it up to heroic.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed.
Do I have to restart the mission to put it up to heroic? Maybe. Maybe next time I'll put it up.
Roger, Fohammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
Because I don't really have the same tolerance for difficulty that I used to, but actually let me see if there's
Master
med
Chief
kits
and I
here.
need some backup. Can you spare a few men?
Ready to roll!
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
I do kind of like playing it this way.
You're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
She's just like, whatever. I could try heroic. I kind of like just being able to run in and just beat the shit out of everybody. I was not able to beat Legendary because of the Truth and Reconciliation, I think it is. It's like the 3rd or 4th level with the loading bay, which is like ridiculously difficult. Oops. Did I just boomer this up? No, okay. It's not that bad. This reminds me of my driving test. I forget, warthogs are invincible in this one, aren't they? I think they're invincible in Combat Evolved.
Roger that. Firing! Over here!
I mean, I could probably do the loading bay on co-op, because co-op's just a lot easier, but there aren't very many med kits in Halo 1, are there? Sorry guys for boomering it up. I'm just not sure how to... Where's the light bridge extender? I just don't remember where it is. Is it over here? Is that it? Or do I just have to kill all the Covenant? Sorry guys, it's just, I haven't played this game in years. I think the vehicles are indestructible just because there's not many of them, and it would make the game unplayable in sections. Well, it's cool when you kind of get more lore on the Covenant.
To cross this chasm. Look for a control panel or switch.
Yeah, well, it is cool with the Covenant and like knowing about their religion and stuff. It was kind of cool to just have them as this like unexplained just evil entity, like how you couldn't understand their language or anything in this game, and they're just kind of like not explained at all. Like, I mean, it's good they had to explain it in the sequel, but for the first game, I think they handled it really well. Oh, okay, so I was on the... Okay, sorry, I got confused because someone said the right side. No, I do not like the Devil May Cry games. I don't really like beat-em-ups that much, in general, so... I remember Halo Reach being a lot harder than this. Largely, I just found like the end part of Halo Reach was like just retarded with how many enemies they gave like missile launchers and gravity hammers to. Like, there's this one part in Halo Reach where they like make you fight like, I think it must be like 12 brutes, all of whom have gravity hammers, and they just take so many shots to kill, and they just like overwhelm you. There's not really much you can do about it. The only DMC game I played all the way through is DMC 4. I don't know why I played through it. It was not very good, though.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
It must be kind of awkward. Okay, so if memory serves, Captain Keyes... Okay, so Miranda Keyes is the daughter of Captain Keyes and Halsey, and Dr. Halsey. And Cortana is basically a clone of Halsey. She looks exactly like a younger version of her. So it must be really awkward for Keyes to see like this younger version of the woman he had an affair with. It's obviously not the way I'm supposed to go. Honestly, I think Reach is the worst.
Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors.
This lifeboat is trash, Chief. There are weapons and supplies, but no pilots.
Oh, right, they have the sniper rifles. Miranda dying was really dark. Like, I was not expecting her to die. Can I get the opinion of the chat? How do you guys feel about the whole rampancy thing? Like, do you think it was just, like, a lame plot device they put in to, like, add drama and angst? Because they couldn't think of anything else to do? I don't know. I thought it was lame. I mean, they've given it a facelift. They've, like, improved the polygon count and stuff like that, but... So, I think canonically, and those of you who know this, don't type it in the chat. Okay, so canonically, John has earned every medal the UNSC has bar one. So, take a guess for those of you who don't know, what is the one medal John hasn't earned? Honestly, I think I prefer the old graphics too. Not that the new ones don't look good, but they've done such a good job with the new graphics. Like, just, sorry, with the old graphics in terms of, like, just fixing the polygon count stuff. Or am I going the wrong way? No, or am I? Yes, you're right. The only award that Master Chief has not won is the Prisoner of War medal. Could someone tell me if I'm being a boomer? Like, am I going to the completely the wrong direction? No, it's captured by enemy. Yeah, because he's never been captured. I'm sorry, guys. I literally don't know where I'm supposed to go. I feel like this is the way because the bridge is gone. So I can't go that direction. Okay. I'm being a boomer. They increased the polygon count and the resolution, and I think they redid the textures and stuff like that. So, it does look a lot better than it originally did. Yeah, the problem with the, like, electric guitar remix of the Halo theme that they have in Halo 2 is just, I would, like, get myself killed a lot, because I just, like, be like, I'm humanity's last hope, and just, like, run into combat and get myself fragged. When was the first time we saw ODSTs? Or ODSTs in, like, Halo, 2 or 3? So I don't remember. Also, if you guys haven't, Halo Wars has, like, really held up well, the first game. The second game's also excellent, but even Halo Wars 1 is still really good. Gearbox was too busy planning Borderlands and all the DLC they'd release on Borderlands to do a good job with the port.
We should search the interior of the
Oh, okay, that's a boomer moment. I'm sorry. That was a boomer moment.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Well, it's not a boomer moment. I just screwed up. I forget if it's blue team or red team in Halo Wars, but the fact that, like, they randomly have 3 Spartan 2s is just awesome. What the hell was that? Alright, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. Oops. Wow, I'm sucking.
Maybe they took cover in that structure.
Okay, that was my fault. I really need to... I'm just trying to remember. I think there was a med kit somewhere around here. I am kind of happy that they took health out. Because health was kind of annoying. Because there just wasn't really enough med kits. To be fair, dying isn't like doesn't automatically make you a boomer. It just means you died. Oops. The sniper rifle always had like the worst. I really hate its melee animation. I should get the warthog.
Back me up. Found him.
Oh, there goes the Marines. You know what I should play? I should play Alien Colonial Marines. I should do a full playthrough of Alien Colonial Marines. Because that game is, like, really good.
Before we leave.
Could someone explain to me... Okay, so, like, I know we've memed about it. Is there any, like, in-game explanation for how Sergeant Johnson survived? Or was he just such a badass and people liked him so much, he just inexplicably came back in Halo 2? And there was, like, just no explanation offered? Oh, fuck me.
Maybe they took cover in that structure.
Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. This is like... This is a shameful display. Look, I said we were going to do an LP of Halo. I never said I was going to be good at it. Okay, so there is an explanation. I'm still going with the idea he was just a badass, and they just wanted him back, and at the time I didn't really care. So is the scene where he, like, hugs the elite and they both die not canon then? I don't really care that they brought him. I mean, because Sergeant Johnson's awesome, so. How many coins will it take you to do a Shadow the Hedgehog scene? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to get like a, I'd have to get the emulator set up. Although I actually have the emulator. I just don't think a Shadow the Hedgehog scene would be, like, interesting. That's the only reason I wouldn't want to play it. It just doesn't look like it's, like, a very, like, exciting game. The Covenant Carbine is a gun I really wanted to like, but I just find it's just not very good in general. It just doesn't seem to have the damage output. There we go, there's a med kit. Just running to his death. I could. I'm just I have a list of games I want to do. If I'm gonna do an RTS, I kind of want to do Tiberian Sun.
It's him.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Where's the Warthog? Crap. I don't remember where I left it. What is my favorite music bands? I'm like atonal, so I find music really hard to like enjoy. Well, Sabaton and Judas Priest, I think, are my two favorite bands. So I'd say those are my two favorite. There's not really a ton of bands I actually listen to, though. It's often like soundtrack music or like stuff like that. I think I came in here, so... I find when I'm like doing intense work though, putting on like the most meaningless, mindless J-pop I can find tends to help out quite a bit. I feel like I came from this direction. I do like Rush. Rush is awesome. I like Crush 40 a lot, the guys who do the Sonic the Hedgehog music.
Damn it, there is. I see him.
Okay, it's interesting you say Tiberian Twilight. I think I've done 3 Tiberian Twilight streams, and I never made it past the second level, because it's so boring, the tutorial's so long, and the game's so shitty, that I just never made it. What I've been wanting to do for a long time is to do, like, I wanted to go through and watch all the Command & Conquer cinematics in order, and, like, give my commentary over them, and, like, talk about them and stuff like that. Starting with the end of the Soviet campaign in Red Alert 1, and then just go through them. So I actually have a lot to say about them. I actually like the CNC cutscenes. The Tiberian Suns, I think, were really good. What?
You want some more of this? Hey, nice shot. There's another one.
Info Hammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
I really like the cutscenes in Tiberian Sun. I think are all pretty good. One of my all-time favorite songs is Live and Learn. I love Live and Learn. Honestly, I know it's kind of a meme, but Cruel's Angel's Thesis might actually be my favorite favorite song. I really like that. I really like a lot of the Gundam Wing music. The Gundam Wing music is like all really good because it has like a lot of kind of classical stuff in it. Last Impression is really good. I'm just thinking of a couple songs I really like. Last Impression was really good. Just Communication's good. A lot of the music from Inuyasha was really good. I used to watch a lot of Inuyasha. I used to really like that show. A lot of the Naruto music's pretty good. A good song, a really funny song is from the second opening from Future Diary, Dead End. Dead End is amazing because it's all in English, and I was like looking up for because I was looking up an English version of it. I'm like, what are the actual lyrics to this song? I'm kind of curious, and it turns out the whole thing was just in English, like really really good English. And after I like read it, I actually kind of could follow it.
Let's hurry and find the final life.
What else is
Link
good?
up with the rest of the survivors.
I really like Shine. From the OG Hellsing anime, because it was just so inappropriate. It's kind of like, what was it? It's kind of like, Tell Me Why from the original Berserk. Because it was just so, like, completely inappropriate. Like, for like, for the tone of the series. Tell me what you want. It's too late, it's too late.
Over here.
I really like Live and Learn is one of my all-time favorite songs. What I'm Made Of is really good. Let me think. Oops. His World is really good. The game was shit, but Seven Rings wasn't bad. Honestly, Sonic and the Secret Rings is the worst video game I've ever played. And I will go to my... Well, I don't know if I'll go to my grave saying that. But I think the worst video game I've ever played is probably Sonic and the Secret Rings. It is like... I mean, I can't do an LP of it because... I mean, I have a Switch, but, no, I have a Wii, but, like, I don't really have any way to motion capture. I really like, kind of catchy soundtracky music. Make believe in God. You know what's really disappointing? Yeah, I do like Camelot. Yeah, Camelot's good. Is Camelot the one who does Elizabeth? I think that's Camelot, and then there's also Karma, and Ghost Opera, if I'm remembering properly. I like some Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals. I really like Phantom of the Opera and Evita. I like the music from both of those quite a bit. Particularly Phantom of the Opera. On YouTube, if you look it up, there is Sarah, what's her name? The actress, Andrew Lloyd Webber's like ex-wife or whatever, who played the OG Meg. They have her and Antonio Banderas singing a duet of Phantom of the Opera. I'm kind of sad like Antonio never did more musicals because he has a really good voice. Like, he's a really good singer.
Over here. Roger that. Going in. I got your back, buddy.
Black Halo, yeah. Black Halo was really good too. Let me think what other bands have I listened to. Nightwish is good. I like most of the power metal bands. Oh, Power Quest. Okay, yeah, Power Quest is one of my all-time favorite bands. Power Quest is amazing. Power Quest is kind of like if you took Rush and mixed it with like, I don't know, something. It's like it's very Rush-esque. I like Blue Oyster Cult's really good. Like, not just Don't Fear the Reaper, but like Psychic Wars and what's the other? There's a couple other Blue Oyster Cult songs. I just can't remember them at the moment. Like Blue Oyster Cult. I love Judas Priest. Was Nostradamus considered like a really bad album or something? Because I like Nostradamus quite a bit.
Like that.
BioWare going to pause is like one of my or not even just pause, because there was always pause in BioWare games, like all the lesbianism that they had in let me see if I can turn the music up. Like there's a lot of pause in well, not pause, but just kind of stuff in what's it called again? Jade Empire. I like Jade Empire quite a bit, but it had like just the random lesbianism in it. Oh, Burnin' For You, that's it. That's the one I'm thinking of. I love Burnin' For You. If you ever notice, I say, what does that mean a fair amount? And that's like a reference to that skit, the cowbell skit. I love it. The cowbell skit's amazing. That's what really pissed me off about that shitty movie Hot Pursuit, is they had Don't Fear the Reaper in it. And so I wound up going to see it just because they had Don't Fear the Reaper.
I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn.
Oh, the Covenant have the coolest. The Covenant have like the coolest names for their ships. The UNSC have cool names too, but like the Unyielding Hierophant, the Truth and Reconciliation. I'm trying to remember what some of the other ones are. Did I ever play Dragon Age Origin? Yeah, I quite like Dragon Age Origin. Dragon Age Origin is interesting because it's like the most positive portrayal of Christianity, medieval Christianity, I think I've ever seen. Because most of the Chantry are like legitimately good people. There's not that many of them who are like corrupt or cruel. Most of them seem like genuinely devout people who entered the church to try to help others and out of a genuine devotion. So I do really like the Chantry and how they're portrayed. Who else do I like?
Oh yeah, baby.
Mass Effect 1 was a masterpiece. I really like Mass Effect 2. Like, looking back on it, Mass Effect 2 was kind of a mess in a lot of ways. like Mass Effect 2 had a lot of problems with it, but I was willing to kind of overlook all of Mass Effect's 2 problems because it was like the most badass thing ever. Like, you have such a team of like, of just like Garrus is a badass, Tally's a QT and a badass, Morden's a badass in his own way. Legion's cool. I'm trying to remember who else were the characters. Jacob was boring as fuck. Miranda was a giant thought. Shepard's just a massive Chad.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface.
Brute's cool, but not as cool as
Once we get
Rex.
inside the ship, I should be able to
Rex
log
was
on
a
to the
Giga
tracking
Chad.
signal from Captain Key's neural implants.
I love Rex. Subject Zero was a crazy thought who was also ugly.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position.
Oh yeah, the
after
last
fall.
level of Mass Effect 2 was
I've
awesome.
detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The
Oops.
Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise.
About that whole covert thing. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I like Tally a lot. Well, now that I have the views I do, I kind of feel bad that I pursued a romance with her. I don't know, Tally, I like her a lot. She's a very, like, interesting character. Garrus is, like, such a badass. I admit, when I did a female Shepard playthrough, I romanced Garrus, and I regret that heavily. But he's a massive Chad. Yeah, Miranda has the Bond girl vibe, that's true. Jack I really, really hated.
Motion tracker shows movement around the next bend.
Jacob was boring as, like, dirt. Tally's, like, legitimately a really good person. When out and about for reaction reviews and Corona Chan updates, you use a selfie stick and headphones. Do you ever get self-conscious? No, I don't use a selfie stick. Because part of why I'm, like, able to just, like, say whatever I want is I know it looks like shit, but I kind of hold my phone at, just up to, like, just kind of hold it like I'm holding it and not like I'm recording. And that's kind of part of the way that I get through that. Actually, like, having, female priest doesn't really bother me in, Dragon Age Origins. Because it's a really, there's, like, an interesting backstory to it. I like most of the Dragon Age Origins characters, though. Liliana kind of becomes a, like, shitlib later on. But I like her a lot. I like Alistair a lot. I liked Wynn a lot. Wynn's just a really good person. Morgan's kind of a emo. She's not. I was gonna say she's a thought, but she really isn't. She just kind of dresses like a thought. Morgan's okay. The companions in Dragon Age 2. Other than, what's his name? Varric were shit. Dragon Age 3, I don't know why they wanted to make it into a, MMO. Like, Dragon Age 3 is like one of the biggest clusterfucks I've ever seen in my life. It's like Mass Effect Andromeda level of shit. I've never beaten Mass Effect 3 because it was just such a, like, a shit show. The reason I never beat Mass Effect 3 was because I spoiled myself on the ending. And the ending of Mass Effect 3 is like the worst, in my opinion, like the worst ending in video game history. Because the previous like two Mass Effect games were all about building this like coalition and getting all the races to stand together against the Reapers. And then you wind up winning through like some wily coyote, like just winning by default. And it just to me kind of undermines the whole point of the series. Because like it was all just completely pointless. You couldn't beat the Reapers. You didn't even like really put in much of an effort to try to fight them. You just completely got your asses kicked. Oh, we got the fucking conduit or whatever. And then there was the 3 endings that were like really lame. And you had that like lame shit in the epilogue with like the shepherd or whatever it was. And you have that like really cheap trope of like the I've tried reading Siege. Siege is really boring. It's not a book, it's even a book, it's just a collection of articles. Like, all the characters in Dragon Age 2 are complete shit. Like, to be honest. Other than Varric. Varric was cool. Also, what did they do with Miranda? Like, Miranda was kind of like...
We're directly under the ship now.
attractive in a somewhat, like, masculine way. She's kind of like a woman that I'd say is, like, more handsome than pretty. But they just made her look like complete shit in Dragon Age 3. Where am I supposed to go? I guess this way. I'm boomering it up. Oh wow, this looks, yeah, it looks terrible. I don't know, I like the OG graphics better. It's not even that like the new ones are bad. Like they did a really good job with it. I just prefer the OG. Where am I supposed to go? Someone tell me where I'm supposed to go, please. Okay, now that looks better. That's cool. How they added that in. Yeah, that's neat. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm boomering it up. Okay. Sorry, it's something I just get lost sometimes in these. There we go. That's where I'm supposed to head to. Like, because it's funny because the Old Republic was really good. in terms of like story and characters. Like it was legit like classic BioWare. Like the characters were all really well developed, the romance options were good. The combat was kind of like okay. I mean, it was okay for an MMO. It wasn't great or anything. One thing I will give SWTOR, the Old Republic, is the Old Republic had a lot of content in it. Like it had complete campaigns, and the campaigns weren't just like slightly different. They all had like complete self-contained stories. The only campaign I finished was the Sith Inquisitor. I've had people say that's the worst campaign, but I don't know. I like Sith Inquisitor. I never made it through the DLCs because the DLCs are just super long.
Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. I just found them like too long to play. And I thought the whole Eternal Empire subplot was really lame and didn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, maybe I'm just like missing something, but I really did not like the whole Vitiate is now some random dude named Victorion, and he has kids all of a sudden, and he just abandons the Sith Empire for like reasons that I don't think are really adequately explored. Yeah, I've done Empire at War streams in the past for, what was it called again?
Contact! Enemy in sight! Crap! Those stationary guns are gonna tear us to pieces!
Thrawn's Revenge is really good. Thrawn's Revenge is amazing. Honestly, I think my favorite faction in Thrawn Revenge is either just Vanilla Empire or New Republic. New Republic's really good. I get why they didn't do it, but in the lore, the New Republic actually used Star Destroyers, like quite a few Star Destroyers. And New Republic Star Destroyers were much better than Imperial ones because they used New Republic Starfighters. So like they would have X-Wings and like Y-Wings and A-Wings and stuff on the Star Destroyers, and it just made them a lot better. I'm sorry, stop jumping in front of the fucking gun turret, Marines. I'm gonna keep killing you if you keep jumping in front of me when I'm, like, shooting. So from my understanding, I think the the Covenant actually are very underdeveloped in terms of their own technology. I think I read somewhere that like they developed calculus after they developed space travel, because they just copy everything off of the Forerunners. Oh shit, hunters. Fuck me. Oh. That was lucky. Okay.
Area is clear. No hostiles present. Marines, secure the grav lift to prepare
You
for
team
boarding.
killing fucktard.
Cortana to Echo 419. We've reached the gravity lift and are ready for reinforcements.
Copy that, Cortana. Hold tight, gentlemen. Bowhammer out.
Anyone here
Once we're
remember
inside the ship, I can home in on the captain's command neural
anyone here
interface.
remember
We'll probably be
Command and
ship
Conquer
rigged,
Renegade?
narrow our search.
And then they were gonna make the follow-up Tiberian,
Found.
but they never made it. And then there was does anyone remember Spartan Total Warrior? And like how I don't think they never made another Total War action game. That was really surreal that got made. Spartan Total Warrior. I mean, it's not like it was terrible or anything, but it was just like weird.
We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. Permanent defenses detected.
I want to use the is it Wraith or Phantom or I forget what it's. I think it's Wraith. I want to ride the Wraith.
Contact! Lots of contact! Can't root no cover. Look at them fly! Throw that out, Marines! Die!
How much must it suck to be a UNSC Marine?
They won't mess with us again.
Oh fuck. Okay, sorry about that. I just got wrapped up in battle. I feel like a massive dick. What's my opinion on the Borderlands games? The Borderlands games are pretty fun. Borderlands 3 sucked. Like, big time. Borderlands 2 I thought was pretty fun, actually, and the humor was pretty good. I especially... There's, like, some cool, some funny, like, memes in it. Like how, for one of the missions, it was blow something up. And there was, like, a bonus if you, walked away in slow motion. The Firehawk questline was also pretty funny. Oops. Like, why do they even bother to send Marines with you? They just immediately get killed. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, was like one of the most self-indulgent things ever. No, I never played Brother in Arms.
We better keep moving. How about that door?
Okay, sure. Music in this game is so
We could use
good.
the side passages to find a way around.
We'd be sitting ducks in that narrow space. You can hold this position if you can find a way around and open the door from the
You mean like the one dude?
Chief, let's see if we can find a way to open this door. Wait, that's the locked door down there. Marines waiting on the other side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this.
This is actually a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought it was going to be fun, but this is a really good... I don't know if you'd call this a remake or remastered, but this is a really good remaster. It just plays so smooth. The engine works good. The gameplay is just as good as... I'm actually surprised how well this holds up. Oh, right, the one Marine who didn't get killed. You know what? I'm normally not a big guy in 60 frames per second, but in this it just makes it really buttery smooth. I haven't watched either Hobbit movies, to be honest. It was interesting because I initially hated Lord of the Rings, but rereading it, I liked it. But I feel like a lot of the criticisms I initially had of Tolkien are just as true. Like, I think Tolkien really needed an editor, and I'm going to maintain that till my dying day. That, like, Tolkien really needed, like, Lord of the Rings was very self-indulgent. And I get he wrote it for himself, and he didn't intend it to be, like, a, kind of what it became, but... Hated the book. I've always loved the movies. The movies are amazing. Fellowship really drags. Like people who don't think Fellowship drags, I think haven't read it in a while. Like, they're stuck in, like, the forest at the beginning for a really, really long time. Oh, this music's so awesome. No, I've never read Neuromancer. Something I never got was, why do Pelicans not have chain guns on the side? Well, I guess because it has to be pressurized by space. But I kind of feel it should have some sort of gun turret on it. I think my favorite one is Two Towers is my favorite one, so I really like the Battle of Helm's Deep. I think to enjoy the Lord of the Rings books, you have to understand them. There's a religion I call Iru-deism, where God only intervenes in Lord of the Rings to troll Sauron and Morgoth, and to a certain extent Saruman. Because a lot of things just happen in Lord of the Rings that seem very convenient. And I just think it's because, like, God's just trolling Sauron.
Hey, which way should we go now? Doors on this level are locked. Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door.
You better hurry, Cortana. We can't hold them off all day.
Working on it.
Oh, overshield.
Who's your daddy now?
So my theory, like, is it's just Gandalf. It's just Uru trolling. Will I write a sequel to No Chance for another book? Yeah, I have a number of writing projects I'm considering doing at some point. I haven't really decided yet, though. Come on. Fuck, she's missing.
Father getting up.
Got it. The door is open. Everyone should move through now. I can't guarantee that it won't lock again when it closes.
Yes. So my understanding of what the One Ring actually does is A, it makes Sauron immortal so long as it exists, and B, it prevents his power from declining because magic begins to leave Middle Earth as time goes on. So the elves are gradually fading away. So as the elves fade away, Sauron's power has not diminished at all. He's just as strong as he was during the Second Age or whatever, or the First Age or whatever, whereas everyone else has declined greatly.
I'm going after him. Come on.
There's actually an interesting fanfic, which is Sauron gets captured and he gets put on trial, and it's him giving his version of events. It's really interesting. Anyways, I'm getting kind of tired, guys, so I think I'm going to end it here. I'll do another stream of this if people want, or I'll do BioShock and get back to that. Because we're about, I guess, kind of 2 or 3 half or 2/3 of the way through. So I'm just going to end it here. God bless everyone, and I'll talk